Thank you for joining us. We're learning human trafficking has taken off here in the Upstate. It is a hidden problem that law enforcement is trying to end.
Traffickers bringing prostitutes from out of state into Greenville County. 7 News reporter Kirsten Glavin starts us off tonight with an exclusive look at what's really behind the problem and what our officers are doing to help. Kirsten.
Well, Tom, Amy, as you're about to see, last year nearly half of all sex trafficking cases in the state came out of Greenville County. We wanted to dive deeper into this problem. For us, it started with an undercover sting operation and getting the chance to talk to some of these women caught up in a dark and disturbing way of life.
501. All right, that sounds good.
So you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in court.
I don't want to go to jail anymore. It's not about the sex at all. You know, it never was. But, you know, I just didn't know what to do.
They're doing it because they feel like they have to. It is a choice of desperation.
3 on day.
This is not something that is isolated to one population or one community in Greenville. This is something that is happening all over.
No woman grows up wanting this life.
I had never felt so low in my life.
If we had the genie in the bottle and could give you the 3 things, whatever it is that you need, what would those 3 things be?
Stability, money, and love.
How is it to hear that story?
There's something that happens in somebody's life that brings them to a point where they feel like this is their option, or this is the only option they have.
Dark stories usually of a destructive past, sexual abuse, overwhelming financial trouble, addiction. Master Deputy Jonathan Bastoni is the only full-time human trafficking investigator in the state of South Carolina. He works with the Greenville County Sheriff's Office.
Third one that says she will be here at 4 o'clock.
This undercover prostitution sting, codename Operation Millstone, is his project. More than 6 months in the making.
Hey, I got a girl say she'll be here at 4.
Inside the Greer Police Station, officers pose online as female prostitutes.
The guy that dropped the 2 females off.
Other officers posing online as Johns, men looking to pay for sex. More than a dozen people ended up at this house where deputies were waiting. But Bastoni's goal isn't just to arrest prostitutes and their customers. He's focused on where the money is being made.
The Johns and the girls are taking this risk, and it's these pimps that are benefiting. And that's a particularly ugly side of this.
According to Bastoni, sex traffickers are coming to Greenville at an alarming rate as the area continues to grow. New businesses, new faces, more money. And with a demand for paid sex on the rise, pimps are willing to travel. Community Relations Director at the Greenville County Sheriff's Office, Martine Wilder, says they're bringing girls up from Atlanta and down from Charlotte to serve the growing demand.
These girls wouldn't be making the money if there wasn't the demand.
We're moving in now.
Operation Millstone is the largest prostitution sting the county has ever done.
All right, we copy. We'll get back reset.
Joining forces with several other city police departments and the Department of Human Services. Their efforts paying off.
What'd you get arrested for? Don't know.
We did identify a human trafficking victim, and out of that, Greer PD was able to make 2 arrests for trafficking in persons.
One woman who we're not identifying says she was trafficked against her will. She's now getting professional help from several nonprofit organizations that quickly stepped in. But putting a painful past aside is never easy. Yeah, it's a tough path to take for a lot of these women. But tomorrow night, we will hear from a former prostitute who made it out. And she says she was trafficked by a man she knew for years.
Well, Kirsten, I'm sure most people were hardly aware that this problem existed, and certainly not to this extent in our community. What else can you tell us about what the Greenville County Sheriff's Office is doing to do something about this problem?
Well, they are addressing this, and they're actually rolling out a sex trafficking campaign this month that will last about a year, where they're trying to go into the community and just bring awareness to this issue. That includes training hotel managers about what to look out for and encouraging parents to talk to their kids as well about this.
So education, awareness are some of the facets they're using to attack this.
Exactly.
All right, Kirsten, thank you.